So you want to retire. You think you have enough. You're hesitant to pull the trigger. You want to retire early. You think you know how much it's going to take for you to live. Do you really know? What if you practiced retirement now in order to test drive the amount you think you need for retirement? Practice is a heck of a lot cheaper now than panic later. When I started practicing my own retirement budget and got real intentional and serious with it, I was amazed at some things. I was disappointed in others, but overall, I am building the confidence that I require in order to say, yep, that's the number I need every month. And I currently may or may not have that money. It's up to me to figure that out, but I'm helping you walk through that process as I walk through it with you. Most people treat retirement like a cliff they're jumping off of. It doesn't have to be that way. I panic when I think of that. What? I have to retire at 65? Oh my gosh, this is so final. It does not have to be a cliff. I am right now preparing for the day that I do take that step into the next chapter of my life by a couple of things. This conversation is about how I'm doing it financially. And the key number one thing is I created myself an actual realistic budget of what it takes for me to live right now. And this includes everything from the gas in my car for this crazy commute that I have, to the homeowner's insurance, to the property taxes, to my car insurance, car maintenance and repairs, dog food, my dog fix-it fund, and yeah, okay, cat fix-it fund too, because we've got cats now. But there are things that I know that I have to have money for on a regular basis, and I have chosen for years to come up with an annual amount and then every paycheck put a little bit into that fund, and that is something I've been practicing for years. What I realized a few weeks ago when I sat down and audited myself was that I was woefully out of balance, and that's when I got super serious again. So for this exercise, I'm doing the smarter, more reassuring way. I've tightened up my personal processes. I've gotten real honest with myself. I am tracking, like it was my first budget ever, exactly what I'm spending and where. I'm making harder decisions of, can't you wait till you get to the office where you've already got your breakfast in the icebox? Or do you have to stop at Whataburger and McDonald's and get yourself something quick through the drive-thru? Chances are if I drink a bottle of water on the drive-in, I can wait till I get to the office where I've already got food that I have bought and paid for. Yes. Am I putting on the restrictions? I am. And I'm doing it now while I have the flexibility and the peace of mind to not fret about it versus doing it in 5 or 6 years when I'm retired and I am locked in to a budget amount that I've planned for to last me until age 93. Am I going to completely stop creating income at the point where I leave my job? No, ma'am. No, sir. I'm going to keep doing something that brings me income because I like making money. I like the peace of mind it gives me. But I am also craving the flexibility in my life to work when I choose, where I choose, in what outfit. If I want to record a video in pajamas from the waist down, you'll never know it. Unless I'm walking and talking, in which case that would be a little embarrassing out in public. Neither here nor there. Back to the script. In this trial run for me, and I know it's going to do the same for you, it is taking away the anxiety and the fear. When I first started considering retiring before age 65, because 65 seemed so far in the future, I'm facing down the barrel of 58. It's right around the corner. By the time you see this, I may already be 58, who knows? But with that said, 65 is not so far away now. I need the security emotionally, spiritually, that I have enough money in the bank in my investments, or that I need to start and continue making this much money until I collect my retirement from Social Security, whatever date I choose to do that. That is also something that we bake into our retirement forecasting, but that's not part of this conversation. This conversation is 100% about developing your confidence in what you know you need to retire on and practice it now. From this day forward, start living on what you think you need to retire. Test drive it. It may not be a fit. It may be too much money. It may not be enough. We won't know until we try it. Let's try it now while we're still employed, while we still have jobs, instead of jumping off the cliff and going, here I am, budget, catch me, because it might disappoint you. A lot of us may not know exactly what we need for retirement. It's going to look a lot like what you need now, minus a lot of those work-related expenses. Add in some retirement expenses. Retirement expenses can be the cost of your health care. If you're retiring before Medicare, you're going to have a cost for health care. You've got to bake that in. You can start getting some idea of what that looks like, living on a budget that accommodates the cost of that health care because you want to fully live on what your retirement may be. You're not spending it on the health care if you've got insurance through your company. So just let that build up. Let that be part of your peace fund. Eventually, let it pay for that health care. Or transition it over to another area that you need money in your budget. It could be a home repair. It could be a new car in 5-10 years. I don't know. But if you start living on your retirement budget now and you identify what retirement expenses are going to be there that you don't have to actually spend money on right now, let it stack up. Peace funds are a wonderful thing. We all need cash in a storm. And it's going to storm at some point after we leave our full-time jobs. And gratefully at this point, this is just an experiment. There is no failing this. There's only awareness and adjustments. You get to decide, did you guess it right? Do you now have more facts? Do you need to readjust what that retirement budget looks like? Do you need more money? Maybe you need less. Only you can figure that out, but let's do the dry run now. Let us not get to retirement and jump off the cliff. Let us all glide into it with the confidence and the knowledge that we've made the right decision for ourselves. And this is where you make your exit from your job into where you want to go. Down in the description, I have a Master Your Money Plan free workbook. I also have a Life Experiences to Income workbook that helps you identify what your skills are, whether you've worked inside or outside the home through the life of your career, especially if you're someone who would like to start creating side income or an additional income stream so that when you make the transition, you've got a already up and going opportunity and you don't have the mental transition of leaving your previous job and then trying to figure out how to start a new one. That's a lot to take on in one bit. But with the Life Experiences to Income Stream workbook, you can start something now, build it slowly in your spare time, and then ramp it up, scale it up as you need it to produce more, and you get a better idea of how many hours a week you actually want to put into it. All right, this is a video, I think it's video 4. Yeah, it's video 4 in a 7 daily video series. On Saturday, we're doing a YouTube Live. You guys come back for that. Keep watching all of these videos. Go watch series 1 through 3. This is series 4. I post regularly outside this week every month on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Share, like, subscribe, comment. I'll see y'all soon. Stop recording.